Welcome to To Be Determined, the entertainment review podcast where our opinions, the loser,
and the punishment
are to be determined. Cue the intro. Alrighty, you guys. Welcome. As I said, welcome to Be Determined. So,
should we say our names?
Yeah, so let's introduce ourselves. I don't know if we've done that at all. If we have, it's been probably since the pilot episode. So, my name is Sae Hart.
I'm Isabella Loschiavo.
And we will be your hosts, and we are the critics for this.
Critics? You made it sound so, intense.
Yes.
Okay. Just yes.
I guess we can get right into it. So the first segment of this podcast is the past, present, future. So with this, we review a movie of the past, a movie of the present, so any movie that's been released within the past year, and a movie that has not come out yet. So we just watched the trailer for that one. And throughout the whole episode, not just this segment, we will be rating each movie and show on a scale of 1 to 101 Dalmatians.
Yes.
And then we will be guessing the Rotten Tomatoes scores for the critics and the audience. And then, so if you're within 5% of the actual scores, of the actual Rotten Tomatoes scores, then you get a point. And then whoever has the most points at the end wins. And then the person who didn't win, so the loser, has to spin our
Wheel of Punishment. Oh, so scary.
Scary. Oh, okay.
One day, maybe we can make a real one.
Yes.
That'd be fun.
Hopefully. So, I guess we can get right into the first movie.
Yeah.
The first movie is The Sixth Sense. This was directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
Yes.
And was released in, I forgot to look this.
I think it was
1999. So, should we start with just general notes, or should we rate it first?
General notes, I would
That's
say.
what we usually start with.
Yeah, that's what we usually do.
Yeah, okay.
Bottom line, I love this movie. Mm-hmm. I've always loved this movie.
It's really good.
From the first moment I watched it, I was like, this movie's amazing. Also, warning, spoiler alert.
Major spoiler alert throughout the whole episode.
For every movie. So if you haven't seen any of these movies and don't want it to be spoiled, don't continue watching. Also, what was that?
Was that a cat?
I don't know what that was.
That's playing with her toy.
Aww.
It's the dog.
Oh gosh, sorry dog. And I scared her. What was I saying?
Oh, spoiler alert and content warning.
Yeah, content.
We will be talking about ghosts. By the way, this whole episode is about ghost movies.
Yes.
But we'll be talking about ghosts, death, murder, all of that. So, general content warning.
These are spooky movies.
Viewer and listener discretion advised. So yeah, back to The Sixth Sense. Very, very good movie. I really, really, really like this movie a lot. I watched it and I was like, I want to buy this movie because I don't own it. I had to rent it for this.
Oh, really?
And I want to buy it just so I can watch it again and again. This isn't my first time watching it. I've seen it, I think this is my third or fourth time.
I think this is my fourth time watching it.
It's just really, really good. Everything that they do. And the thing that makes me sad every time I watch it is the fact that I'll never get to watch it the same way that I watched it the first time. Because of the ending. And so,
when I first watched that movie and then saw that ending when, like I said, spoilers, he's dead the whole time.
Yeah.
I was like,
what?
I was like, what? And then you watch it again, it's like, it makes sense.
And every time you watch it, you notice something
different.
Even more genius.
Yeah.
Like this time I noticed that when he first gets to the church and he finds the little boy there, I don't know why I can't remember his name, But he finds in there, the little boy's
Cole?
like, yeah, Cole. Cole is like scared of him. He like starts ducking
Yeah.
out. I didn't notice that before the other times that I watched it. That's like because he knows that he's dead. He knows
Exactly.
he's a ghost. And you like,
that's why
oh, it's just so good.
It's so hard for him to build trust with him. And then he finally realizes that it does.
At the beginning, when he comes out of his house and he's sitting on the bench, he's trying to get past him.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
His glasses on. and
Yeah,
Yeah, he like
He
speeds
get-
past
he's,
him.
like, trying
That's
to-
what
Yeah.
I
I know what you're
thought you
talking
were
about,
talking
but no, I'm talking about in the church.
Yeah.
Oh. No, I thought,
didn't
yeah.
notice.
I didn't even notice that. That's cool.
I've only watched it like 15 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, also, he's the. What's Bruce Willis's character's name? What the heck? Oh, Malcolm.
No.
He's wearing the same shirt the whole time. That from when he died.
That's a good point, yeah.
It's like the same shirt.
The
and
whole
and he's
time.
always wearing a jacket over it, or something over,
Or the sweatshirt that he
or the
wore that night.
sweatshirt he wore that night. There's like one part where he's wearing the sweatshirt, but you never see because you never see his back for costume purposes because that's the back where it's bloody.
Oh my goodness.
So that's why
so
he's wearing
cool.
jackets or something over it. Not just because,
Yeah.
so you don't realize it's the same shirt, but also so you don't see that part that he's also trying to forget about.
That's crazy.
And also another thing,
Wow. They just so much thought into it. It's
yeah, and then the color red is like very evident throughout the film. It's like I think the color is symbolic for death. Because Cole wears red a lot. The wife, after he's dead, obviously, like for their anniversary dinner, she's wearing red.
Oh yeah.
The mom that was slowly killing her daughter, she's the only person wearing color in that whole funeral, and it's red.
and it's
She has
red.
red lipstick, and there's also red flowers.
Oh my gosh.
The door handle of the door he's trying to get into, that's red.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
feel
I
like
remember.
something
I
else.
remember noticing that the door handle was red because I was like,
Yeah.
"It's such a weird. Why is it red? Why is it like a bright red ruby?"
Yeah, but there's a lot
that
of hints of
one's-
red
yeah.
throughout, and I'm pretty sure it symbolizes that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's really
That
cool.
that was actually when he goes to the house where the girl had died, and he like basically gives the tape to
Yeah.
the dad, and they all watch it. That was actually my favorite scene because that's like when he finally gets to use his like this like thing that he thought was so awful. He finally gets to use it to like
Yeah.
do good. I was like, that's so cool.
It is cool. I hate that whole part though, that situation.
It is, yeah.
It's
It's really
hard.
disturbing, but like, yeah.
It's like one of the freakiest parts when he first sees the girl.
Oh yeah,
That-
yeah,
It's so gross.
yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
also the first time
Look
he
her
actually
up.
starts seeing the ghosts. Whenever like he's using the bathroom and the ghost lady walks
walks
by.
behind him.
The first time I watched it, I will never forget this. I literally jumped. I was like, oh my gosh. That scared me so bad. I wasn't expecting it. But
Yeah.
it's been really, I love that movie. It's really
It was
good.
really good.
I feel like there's so many more things I could say, but I can't.
Remember them all?
about it right
Yeah.
now. And I
Yeah.
just watched it today, but still, it's really good.
It's
And of
really,
course,
really
filmmaking is great. Like M. Night's shots. Like I see, like
There's a
I'm
lot
starting
of
to see his
good stuff.
patterns because I'm watching more and more of his stuff, and
Yeah.
just it's so good.
Yeah.
I love his. And then they also always uses James Newton Howard for his music. It's always good. Also,
Yeah, the music was really, really
this
good.
is off track. I won't be for long, but I thought so, and I know I wasn't wrong. I guess something changed. So I thought for the creator, Michael Giacchino was doing the music.
Oh, for the creator? Okay,
For the
yeah.
creator from last week's episode. But it's Hans Zimmer.
Oh.
I don't know how I got that confused, but I think it was originally supposed to be Michael Giacchino.
Okay, and then they changed it.
Because I was like waiting that night. I was like, midnight come. I want to listen to his music.
Yeah.
And I was like, it didn't come. And then I went to Spotify and Hans Zimmer. His credit came up, but then it said by Hans Zimmer. I was like, oh, well. I mean, I like Hans Zimmer. He's great still. But I only really listen to Michael Giacchino, like actually like listen to full albums from him.
Yeah.
But yeah, off track. Anyways,
Yeah, what'd you rate it?
94.
I give it 93.
Wow, we're
Just under.
close.
We're very close.
It's one of my favorite movies. But
Yeah, it's definitely
I still
up there
have
for
movies
me.
that are like still up, especially some of his other movies too, that I
Yeah.
would rate higher than this. But this one's still one of my maybe.
I would
more
say
of a
this
95.
one and The Village are probably my top of his films that I can think of right now.
I love Signs is one like.
Oh, I heard about Signs. Yeah,
And then now since we just watched The Visit.
Signs is
Haven't
really
seen
really good.
Signs.
No, I said I
he
forgot
has.
about Signs. I've seen it multiple times. I love that movie.
Uh-oh. Sorry about my dog barking. I don't know why that got really aggressive.
And actually, in the first episode, in the pilot episode, not the 0th episode, we talk about Nope, and so like I really think that there was a lot of inspiration in Nope that was taken from Signs.
Oh, yeah.
And that's one of the reasons I like Nope so much is it feels like Signs, very similar.
Oh, what's your Rotten Tomatoes?
Okay, so I
Wait.
guess that the Rotten Tomatoes.
I think I did this wrong.
I guess that both the critics and the audience 90.
Yeah, I just put critics on 90, but I'm gonna put the audience at 95. Oh, not 945. 95.
95. Okay.
Okay, what's the critics?
Critics 86%.
Okay.
You've
so
gotta
we
be
both have a
freaking
point,
kidding me.
right?
What does he do?
I mean, I still get a point, but I changed it from 86 to 90. Just now.
You
I had it
You
on
had it
86.
on 86.
I'm actually gonna put that back on there because I still got a point. What the
Yeah.
heck just happened?
You had a point, anyways.
I cannot believe I had it exact. I'm mad. I'm never changing it again.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you should not change it. After you're in track.
Just leave it. Okay, 90.
Audience score?
I said 90. You said 95.
Yeah.
90.
And I originally had it at 90. I had it smack on.
But
Why did I change
we
it?
both get a point for that, anyways.
I know, but still.
Okay.
Sorry. If I'm
So
sorry.
that was our movie of the past, and next is the movie of the present, and this one is A Haunting in Venice. Now, a couple of weeks ago, this was our future movie, and now that it's out, we went to see it, and
Oh yeah. I don't know why I just like forgot everything at once.
so I took notes in the theaters. I sat there with my phone ready, and like I was like watching, and then every once in a while I'd like get my phone out and type a note here and there. Overall, I really like this movie. It
Yeah,
was
me
really
too.
really good. Yeah, I mean, it was just amazing. It was really fun to watch. Murder mysteries are not always like my favorite to watch.
Really.
Not that I don't like them. It's just I have other genres that I like more.
I've always loved murder mysteries. That's why I like Sherlock so much.
Oh yeah.
It's almost every episode's a murder mystery.
But I'm gonna say this is funny because like so whenever at the end, spoiler again, I'm gonna spoil literally the entire plot of the movie. But when you find out it was the mom, I was like, I literally did not even think for a second in the entire movie that it could have
really?
been the mom.
Wow.
I was like, that just never came to mind for me. And so, but then my mom and my sister were like, I mean, I thought about it, but then I was like, no, it'd be too obvious.
No, we kind of
So-
we kind of figured it out. My dad
Okay, yeah.
mostly did, but we were strongly like thought it was her after she took out the key and gave it to Poirot.
See, I wanna.
Very obvious to say there's only one key.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
that
yeah.
was when I was like,
Wonder what. Okay, yeah, because I thought that was kind of weird how emphasized that was, but I didn't think about it longer than just like a second. Like, why did they say it like that? And then
huh,
just
that's
moved on.
interesting.
But yeah. Oh man, so the story at the beginning when they're telling the orphans the story about like the building and stuff and like the puppet show
Yeah.
on the canvas, I really would have liked that scene. Like it was already really good, but I would have liked it a lot more if it was in French. But I know it couldn't have been because it served story purposes.
But they're not even in France.
Not French. Oh my gosh. Italian. Yeah.
Oh,
it should have been
I
in
was
Italian.
like, why would it have been in French? They're in Italy.
It should have been in Italian. So, but yeah, I like it. It would have been more entertaining to watch because then you have to like think about what's happening. But they couldn't have done that because it's important
It's
that
too
you
important.
hear about like what
Yeah.
the history of the building. So that was a little. Also, I noticed after the chandelier fell, and then you see like almost the next thing is the gargoyle with the rat coming out of its mouth. It looked like the gargoyle was sticking its tongue out. And so I was like, I immediately when I saw that, I was like, it's like it's mocking them, like, oh, you're about to go through something like pretty crazy.
Oh, I don't even remember that. I don't remember that at all. What's with you remembering things about gargoyles?
Wait, what other movie did I do that with?
It was Batman. Cause he like killed him with the gargoyle or something.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was part of my trivia.
But I cannot remember anything
attached
about
him to a
gargoyles. And then got
Yeah.
this.
Maybe I need to buy like a tiny gargoyle keychain or
Just put
something.
him.
Yeah, we can put him up.
Oh, by the way, we have a new member of the family today.
Yes.
Timothy. If you guys recognize this from, if you guys watch Vida Carnes,
Great
that's what
analog
this is from.
horror.
It's a trimming plush.
Very creepy.
I'm very happy.
Disturbing to me. It's like a tick, but made out of meat.
Yes. If you like
Ew.
analog horror, watch Vida Carnes. It's really good.
Yeah.
There you go, buddy.
But yeah, there were a couple moments that I was like, okay, that looks kind of dumb. So like when it was showing the girl that died when she was like seeing the demons and stuff, and she was laying down. Like I get that there was a purpose for him doing that, and he did it on purpose, even though it might look dumb. But it was like it just kind of ruined it for me. And she was like laying there, and then they had like the puppets from earlier, like the shadows of the puppets, like going across her face, and she was like terrified. It just I don't know, it looked weird to me. Something was off about it.
Huh. I think it was just more of like a visual thing, not like that's what she was seeing. It was just
no. It was just the visual looked weird to me. It pulled me out of the moment. Like I was like, oh, what? Yeah, I don't know. It was just weird to me. And then I didn't like any of the times that they did spinning, where the camera was moving with them spinning.
You didn't like that?
I thought it was done weird because the first time it was Michelle Yeoh, I don't remember her character's name, but she was like spinning, but the camera was like, it wasn't, so she was spinning smoothly, but then whenever they went POV, it was like,
yeah,
it wasn't
I think
smooth.
that was the whole point.
Like to show their faces, but I mean, that was fine, but then later it shows the detective,
Poirot. I can never say his name. Poirot?
Poirot.
I can't.
Poirot.
No accent there.
Poirot.
You look Poirot.
Poirot. When Poirot is like spinning around, he's like out of it, and he's like spinning around, and they have like the camera here, and you see like half of his face. I was like, okay, this could be cool, but then it was like you see him, he's almost like stumbling, and then it's slowly like going like this, and I was like, it looks.
You didn't like that? I thought it was cool. I mean, it was different, but I thought it added to the feel of the awkwardness.
It didn't. It felt like watching that. I was like, why did they do that? Like, it's
you know
moving
that
so
Kenneth
smoothly.
Branagh, which is the Poirot, is also the director.
Oh.
The detective is the director of these movies.
That's really cool.
He also did Murder on the Orient Express and Death on the Nile. And
the old ones or the new ones?
The new ones, because it's him in it.
Oh yeah.
It's the director.
I'm tired.
It's not the Henry Cavill moment. He wasn't in the old Superman.
Yeah. Why is my computer highlighting everything?
What?
I can't like stop highlighting.
What?
Look, if I click, I can't
What is going on? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Well, what did you rate it?
Oh wait, I had a couple more notes.
Okay. Well, we don't want to.
I know, not too much longer.
On
This is really the only one I took notes on.
Okay.
The other ones I didn't take very much notes on. He used this like second person, like down facing him, slightly high angle, but while he was moving, and they used it like 2 times, kind of in succession, but then they didn't ever use it again, which is fine. It just looked. That was another thing that I was like, this is a weird visual. It's a weird like angle, especially for like trying to get a sense of fear. And then right after that, they used a POV of the guy like opening the door, and it reminded me of Minecraft. It was like super abrupt. Like they didn't have like POVs happening, and then all of a sudden it's just the gate opening. And I was like,
I don't remember that. I liked personally all the shots that were used in it. Mm-hmm. That's definitely director's choice.
Yeah.
But I thought they were cool. It was different than his other ones. He hadn't done it that way. Mm-hmm. He changed his style a bit.
I think those shots were done to establish something specific for each character.
Yeah, it was definitely.
Yeah, I'm sure there, because that was one thing I noticed is
because
it felt like it was done on
demons.
purpose.
There was something else.
Yeah,
Yeah,
since it was
yeah.
like all the drugs and stuff.
So
That definitely adds to that feel of
No,
warpness.
yeah.
there was a
It just
purpose
definitely
for each
like
one of those shots,
pulled me out of
for
it
sure.
for sure.
That's why I can't watch it again.
Yeah, I definitely want to watch it again and like look for hints
Yeah.
now that I know who did it. What was it? Oh, I was wondering. I didn't look this up yet. But I was wondering if the actress who played the mother and the actress who played the housemaid are related, because they look like they're related to me. Wait, I'm gonna look it up. Look up the cast.
Well, she can look it up, right?
Look at the cast for Murder in Venice.
Haunting in Venice.
Haunting in Venice.
Murder.
The Haunting on the Orient Express.
She kept calling it murder, a haunting in Vienna.
Oh,
I was like, no, it's Venice.
No, not related at all.
oh wow. That's crazy.
I didn't think that looked bad. At first, I thought maybe, but then I kept watching. I was like, oh no.
I only thought about it at one moment. It was like kind of dark where they were sitting, if I remember, or if they were where they were and they were kind of like next to each other, or it was either they were next to each other or like it showed a close up of her and then a close up of the other lady, and then I was like, oh, I wonder, they look very similar. But yeah, I gave it a 90 out of 101.
Yeah, I gave it 92. Also. I gave it a 90 also.
yeah.
Not a 92.
But yeah, overall it was.
Yeah, it was really good. It was my favorite of that series.
Yeah. One thing that I was sad about was when Michelle Yeoh's character died. I was like, I wish there was another seance. Just because I like ghost movies and stuff. So when the first seance ended, I was like, man, it was so short. I want to watch more of this.
I was
I was just surprised that she died.
Yeah, I was like, it's fine. It's
Yeah, I
not-
know. But that was kind of good because it's like the whole time you're thinking it's gonna be about her, but it's not.
Yeah, I was hoping like I didn't think she was gonna die at all, but I definitely thought that she was gonna be a suspect for a while, or a suspect at all.
Wait, what?
I thought that she was gonna be a suspect, but she ended up not being a suspect
Because you said like something about being a suspect at all, and I was like, what? Like not?
because
being
she was never a suspect because she died.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
that's sad.
what do you guess for Rotten Tomatoes?
I said that the critics would give it 85 and the audience would give it 90.
Wow, same, like exactly.
Okay.
Okay, what is it?
Critics 76%.
Ooh.
No point for you. And audience 77%.
Aw,
No points.
better than that, but okay, we got no points. Cool.
Alrighty.
Time for our future movie, which is for all you FNAF fans.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay.
I have actually seen this trailer,
I
but we will
have
still
too.
watch it on camera for you all.
Actually, I don't know if I've seen this trailer. I think I have. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
we watched it in the.
Oh, yeah, in the
we
film
watched
class, yeah.
Haunting in Venice too. It was in front of Haunting.
Yes. It'll go with you. Thank you.
I have a job for you. Piece of cake, really. Come on. It's a security gig.
Hello? Welcome to Freddy's. Have you met them yet?
Met who?
Foxy, Bonnie, Chica, and Freddy. Back in the 80s. Some kids went missing.
What is this?
That's why the place shut down. The police searched Freddy's. Hey! They never found the kids.
What the scene?
robots. Tell me how to stop them.
You don't. It's too late. He's coming.
Nice.
I'm really excited.
I'm excited.
It's gonna be good.
I still like the first trailer better, but I mean that one's good.
As soon as I saw her get up on that chair, I was like, my first thing my brain thought was Bite of 87.
Oh.
And I was like, I don't want to see this.
Well, even
I was like, I was like very unsure about that moment in the trailer. I was like, oh no.
well, that
But
whole bite though is actually technically the one that we see. I'm pretty sure it's Bite of 83.
Bite of 83, yeah. Wait, is it Bite of 87?
Bite of 87 is another thing.
Oh, okay.
It gets confusing, but
Yeah, I don't know. As much of the lore
since
as I would like to,
that's
but
just like obviously a side character.
Yeah, no. I just thought it was gonna be like another one.
I wonder if they're actually gonna show, because there's like past. There's obviously because in the cast there's like young Mike and stuff. Mm-hmm. So they're obviously gonna go in the past. So I wonder if they're actually gonna do the Bite of 83 in it. I think that'd be kind of cool.
It would be cool, but it would be really disturbing.
It would, but well,
Yeah.
then they don't have to show it.
No, yeah, but just the whole like idea of it. Is
I know.
Really but yeah, I actually do not like the design of the animatronics.
Really?
That is the one thing that I do not like about it, because like I know they are actually there, but they don't look real.
What?
They look like CGI to me. The first time I watched it, I thought they were just like badly CGI'd in there.
That's weird.
Like the coloring and the I just didn't think they looked like they were actually there.
That's weird. I think they look really real.
I thought they were CGI.
Like they look good, and that's weird that
Yeah.
you think that, because maybe your eyes are used to seeing CGI, so seeing something not CGI
Yeah.
feels fake.
There's been too much CGI movies.
Because those are actually
I'm trying to
puppets
think.
by Kim Henson.
Yeah. Like I know they
And
are.
the colors are more vibrant
actually-
because they're trying to get more of a newer look. They're not the withered ones. or anything.
Right.
The only thing I would complain is maybe like the eyes. They're not as freaky as like in the games. Their eyes don't like the
Is
fact
Chica's
that they move
cupcake
and
real?
stuff.
Wait, I want to like
Yeah, it is.
zoom up. Like this to me does not look like it's actually there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's all.
I don't know if
That's
it's
a
like
puppet, too.
the lighting or what, but it just doesn't look. I don't know what it is.
The one thing I don't like is like, the cupcake's eyes squint. Mm-hmm. And like their eyes move like that. It's kind of like weird because they never did that in the games. So that was kind of what's freaky, is that they don't move their eyes.
Yeah, they're always just like.
Staring.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's kind of.
And
also,
that would also leave room for them to be able to like do the where their eyes are, like if their eyes never move,
Yeah.
then like when they do move, it would look really freaky.
Also, it doesn't make sense that the cupcake kills. I don't know. This is kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Because like once
It was
again,
funny though. I was laughing like he got killed by a pastry, a robot pastry.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to it. I've
Yeah.
been waiting for a FNAF movie for years.
Yeah, well, because we keep getting told like there's gonna be a Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Never mind. There's gonna be a Five Nights at Freddy's
Yeah.
movie. Never mind. Finally, we're gonna get one. Never
I
mind.
think what it was
Like,
too is that like Scott Cawthon is very picky about who would do it. Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
like I know for a while it was rumored, and I think it was almost solid that oh my word, what's his name? The guy that did Goonies, Chris Columbus, was gonna do it, and I was like, oh cool. But then that got canceled. It's like oh. But then I realized I haven't seen any of Emma Tammy's stuff, but she's done horror stuff before, and obviously
wanna see what
Scott
else she's done.
Cawthon
What's her name?
likes Emma Tammy.
Oh, Emma Tammy. Okay, Emma.
And Scott Cawthon's writing it with her, so that's a big deal. He's
Yeah,
doing the
for
story.
sure.
The movie's 3 hours on the dot,
Wow. You kind of need that though.
but they're doing. I'm pretty sure they've already like made. They're gonna do 2 others after this, so it's like a trilogy. I don't know how they're gonna throw everything in because it's confusing with like Vanessa being there and stuff.
She's only been in, or she's only done 1, 2, 3, 4, 11 movies.
Oh,
Other than
when you
Five
said
Nights at
only,
Freddy's.
I was thinking, oh, she's only done like 3 movies, maybe. But you're like, she's only done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, like some of these, like I don't know, like this one doesn't even have a picture on it. It's called Dollhouse. This one is 1992, so I don't know. Maybe she acted in it when she was little.
Like homemade films.
Yeah, a lot of these don't look like. Some of these look like homemade films. We'll see. Or we won't see about that, but we'll see how the movie is. Okay, I think that is all for the past, present, future, and now we can move on to the the pilot perusal.
Welcome to the pilot perusal.
Pilot perusal, yay.
Yeah. Okay, so for this one, we are talking about Are You Afraid of the Dark, the Nickelodeon TV series.
We are kind of changing things up a little bit today. We're actually going to talk about both.
The old 90s series and the
19. It's the
2019.
First,
okay.
the first
yeah.
season. So, someone suggested this to us, and we were like, "Oh, that'd be kind of fun if we did both." So we watched both
The first episode of the old and the new one
to compare.
They were very, very different.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to be that different.
The only they're not even the same show.
It really isn't.
The only thing that's the same thing is like the name of the club that they're in, and the fact that they're
telling
is a club
stories.
and telling stories
the
there
club.
in the wood. Like everything else is different. The fact that they all go to the same school in this one. Mm-hmm. In the other one, they said specifically, like
From
one of the
all over.
first things in the episode that they say is that none of them go to the same school. None of them know each other outside of this club.
Yeah,
And I was like, I feel like that makes it so much, almost like better. Like the storyline is like, oh, that, and then also like the whole like sponsor thing where they like sponsor someone new to join. That was not in the new one. I thought that was cool, and it made more sense for the throwing the thing in the flames, because in the new one when they're like, here, take this, throw a handful of this into the flames.
It didn't make sense.
It made zero sense. They're just like,
Well, I don't
take this and
remember that
toss in
from
the
the
flames.
first one either.
And she just like grabs it and then she's like, huh. She throws it. There's no purpose. She immediately just throws it, looks at what it
I
does,
didn't
and then
even
looks
notice
around.
there was a purpose in the first one, to be honest with you.
The first one was just more of like, this is the beginning of the ceremony. It was like, you're the sponsor, you initiate
zoned
this, kind of.
Out, probably.
And it was like, I mean, it wasn't very much of a purpose, but it was a lot more than the new one. I mean, the new one was just overall not very good.
I
it
liked
was
it
bad.
better than the old one.
Really?
The old one was dumb.
I thought the new one was dumb. Wow. Wait, I have some.
There was
I gotta
nothing
see
in
some
that
notes.
first episode that of the old one that I'm like, I want to keep watching this. The acting was horrific.
Yeah, but I thought the same with the new one. I thought it was bad with the new one.
But not as bad. Like, I couldn't really handle it in the first one. The
Yeah.
story actually kept me going in the second.
Now, the second one, that was the only reason I gave it what I did, was because the story was enough to make me want to watch the next episode. Whereas the first one reminded me of Goosebumps. Like, every episode's a completely different story, so they're not correlated.
Yeah, so that's why the second one surprised me.
Yeah. And I actually watched the new one first.
Oh, weird.
But I don't really think. But when I watched the new one, I thought it was it the first
weird,
opening
though. If
scene
you
though?
haven't
I thought that was cool. Of the new one.
Oh, yeah.
I liked that first opening scene. That was really cool. And then I was like, the lady's like, oh, maybe you'll have friends in this town. Like, she didn't have friends at all. And then she's like,
mom?
yeah, the mom's like, maybe you'll have friends in this
The
town.
mom was, like, really overdone.
And then the daughter was like, I think you're being excessively optimistic or something like that. I was like,
The mom was weird. She was, like, too much.
The mom was weird. I don't think that was her. I think that she was written that way.
And the acting. It was
The
also,
acting
like,
was weird, but
Nickelodeon.
it felt like they told her, like, I want you to be, like, so,
Well, yeah.
like,
Annoying.
yeah, annoying, yeah.
It was just, like, not natural.
Yeah.
It was weird.
And then the whole, like the love story that was going, like, as soon as she sees him walk out, I was like, this is the, like, most
Well, it's also a
like,
Nickelodeon
cliche
show.
Nickelodeon thing I've
So you
ever
gotta
seen.
throw that stuff in.
Yeah.
For those.
It was just like watching the old one
a
didn't
generation.
feel like that. The old one felt like an original show to me. that was the one thing like that
It was like,
made me like it more.
but there's all like you said, like Goosebumps. It's taking off like from a Goosebumps standpoint. Twilight Zone, this whole separate story thing.
Yeah, but like it felt more like it wasn't like a copy paste, whereas the new one felt like kind of a copy and paste of their like sitcoms and stuff almost, like or dramas and stuff. So like, if you watch like their movies that they've done, like Jinxed and like movies like that,
Yeah.
they're like exactly the same. Mm-hmm. And so that was one thing I was like, I can't handle this. And I thought the writing was really, really bad.
Yeah, it's not that good.
I mean, like, you had this general storyline, great, perfect, and then other than that, it was all downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually wrote in there, I was like, this was either written by a 13-year-old or like a 50-year-old or something, and then it got a little bit longer, and I was like, maybe it was a 10-year-old. I was like, this is...
With the first one, I was kind of confused for a little bit because the episode was like the tale of the Phantom Cab or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I was like, for like half the episode, I'm like, where's the cab?
Oh yeah,
like,
I knew.
Where's the cab?
I was like, I know what's gonna happen. Once the guy found them and he was like, I'm gonna take you to this guy's house, I knew like something was gonna happen at the house, and they get in a cab and the cab was gonna be driven by a ghost.
Yeah, no.
But I think that's because I watched Goosebumps when I was younger.
Yeah,
and so
maybe.
I'm like in that, like, I kind of know what's gonna happen.
That whole guy in the hut was just...
He was really funny.
And what made it
But
worse
in a
was
dumb
the kid,
way.
like, okay, the older kid was fine, I guess, but the young brother, his acting, oh my gosh!
Okay.
I was like,
Yeah.
what is it? I felt like I was watching...
And the people around the campfire.
Oh, there was someone's facial expression was really funny.
He was like sitting. I know who you're talking about because was it at the beginning when they're like doing that guy's face? And
I mean, yes, but...
that guy's face? There was one of the kids' face, and he was like.
Oh yeah.
He was like looking, staring in the camera with the weirdest like smirk on his face.
But there was
like,
one
weird.
like girl or something. She's like supposed to be one of the cool girls. She made a weird look. What was it that she did? She like did something where she moved her head. She's like. Or something, I don't know. But it was really funny though. I rewinded it. I was like, they look so dumb.
Yeah,
around
it's
it.
True. I also
like I like the concept.
true.
It was 90s.
Yeah.
It was very, but not okay. But
It was
that
on brand
one
for the
kid
90s.
though, most of those kids was like, oh yeah, this is 90s acting. But the young kid was like, I felt like I was watching Brady Bunch with his acting. I was like, this is like a 60s acting
I haven't
style.
seen Brady Bunch, so.
Just like the whole, like the way he would emphasize is very like that 60s style.
Yeah, he
kid.
did have not.
Like a golly
very
gee kind of
90s.
thing.
It's true.
I was like,
Yeah, that's very
the
accurate.
red light when they'd scream, ah! I'm guessing it gets better throughout.
Probably, yeah.
there's a lot
throughout
of
the
seasons, right?
Too. Yeah, there's like 7, I think, or something.
So, like, I'm going by the first episode.
Yeah.
I don't know
But
what
that's
the
the
rest
point.
of the
We just
show-
gotta go off the
Yeah,
first episode.
exactly. But
One thing that I liked about the old one is I definitely like that the person telling the story is blindfolded the whole
Yeah,
time,
I do like
rather
that.
than everybody else wearing masks. Because I'm like, I feel like you'd be able to tell
I
at
know.
a certain point. And also, they all go to the same school, so you'd be hearing
Their
like,
voices.
You'd be hearing their voices and stuff. And then also, I didn't like that one kid kept getting scared at like the dumbest stuff. I'm like, scorpions?
And he's like the one
And I
that
was
watched
like,
all the
oh
horror
my
movies
God.
too.
I know, it's true.
But I think so. Like once again, it's Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
So like this is also towards the
They're
younger
like,
audience.
Way. And he was wearing the shirt that said "Watch horror movies."
Yeah.
I was just like,
Wait,
when
was it watch horror movies or I watch horror movies?
It was just watch horror movies.
Oh.
That was when I thought he was gonna be the bully at first.
Oh, really?
As soon as the doors open and the thing, and I was like, oh, classic like Nickelodeon or Disney bully, like watch horror movies, putting on headphones and listening to music in school, so like edgy. And I was like,
Oh, I didn't think of most of the. I actually
that was
liked
the
his
first
character
thing.
though.
Yeah, his character was really funny.
I think he's my favorite.
Once he started like dancing and stuff, I was like, okay, he's not. He's like his own character. But yeah.
One thing I really did like about the new one, story-wise, was that the whole carnival thing, like that's her story, that's her dream, but then at the end,
It actually
it's
comes,
like
yeah.
there, and I'm like, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I
And
like that concept. When they see the flyers, when they're being handed the flyers, you all know what's on it.
And I love the idea of like a horror themed carnival.
Yeah.
Or just like a theme park that's all like scary and stuff. And so that's
Though-
definitely
I don't find
plus.
Mr. Top Hat?
The fact that he was named Mr. Top Hat, I was like,
Yeah, that was dumb. But also, he's not that scary.
he's really not.
But it's just the fact that the carnival's like
It's more the carnival
disappears
itself.
and no one remembers it.
It's
like,
the carnival,
the
not Mr.
concept.
Top Hat. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Okay, what did you rate them?
I gave the new one 40 out of 101 and the old one 65 out of 101. I thought neither of them were very good.
I gave the old one 50 and the new one 64.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
40s was too steep for me. That would be too
I was like,
hard.
the new one, I was like, I was going to give it 30, and then I was like, no, the story, the premise was enough to keep me.
Yeah, like I'm not
to
gonna
wanna
probably
watch
watch
the
any
next
of the
episode.
old one, but I might actually continue the new one.
Yeah.
And critics. Oh wait, which one do you have? You had the old one first.
I have both.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I thought that the new one, I thought the critics would say 17%,
My
and that
God.
the audience would say 70%. Because critics reviewing the show, I do not think would go very well, but then
But 17 is
because
like
it's a kids show,
homemade rating. That's
sometimes
really
they
bad.
give some stuff that's, I mean, pretty like professionally made. Like sometimes they'll give it a very low rating.
Oh,
And then
17 is like
I give
really
audience
low.
70 because I always put for younger kids shows or for kids shows in general, I always put the audience higher because it's typically like
Yeah.
the audience is generally people who like it. But
This is for the new one?
for the new one, yeah.
Oh, for the new one, I gave Rotten Tomatoes 67 and audience 74. So this is for a new one.
So for the old one.
Wait, we
No,
didn't say
we have-
old, so we gotta do the new one,
Are
yeah.
you doing the new one first? Oh, sorry. This one. Okay. This is for season 1.
Okay.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
not just.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
episode.
Yeah.
So the critics, there's only 6 reviews, and that's 100%.
100%.
Really?
They give it
There's
100%.
6 reviews.
But that's what happened with Bear and Us.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
It's hard
true.
when it comes to shows and stuff.
Yeah, when they only have a few.
And the
reviews.
audience score is 89%.
Oh, I said 70.
I said 74.
Yeah. Okay, and then the old one, I said the critics would give it 70 and the audience would give it 80. Just for
I
its
put
time and it's been
56
around
for
for a while.
critics and then 64 for audience.
I had a feeling the critics would be people who watched it when they were younger.
So this doesn't have a critic score.
Oh.
Oh, it only has audience? So what's the audience?
91%.
I give it 80.
Oh.
Dang. Off by a lot.
Weird. Alright.
So now we can move on to the fan favorite. So, this- Can you guys guess it from
I don't know
the
if you
Bop-Bops?
could hear me actually do the tune.
we will see.
What? It has something to do with this pop.
It's Ghostbusters. This was given to us by 3 of our students in our film.
It was like the whole class.
Yeah.
They all
most
were
of
like,
them.
Ghostbusters!
One of them said it, and then everyone's like, Ghostbusters, yes. So, shout out to our film class that we teach.
You better be watching it. No, you're joking. Don't
Don't
kill
come for me.
Comment below if you're watching.
It's not live stream.
Well, I mean, that wouldn't matter.
still
They can comment below if they're
they
watching.
But it was the way you said it made it sound like a live stream. Like comment below if you are watching, not if you've watched it.
So, I only had one note for this because after the first note, I was like, I'm not going to take notes for this movie. There's not a way, like, this movie's not a movie that you can take notes for. It's just one you enjoy while you're watching it. And so the only thing
no
I had...
movie's a movie for me to take notes for. I don't take notes at all for anything. I hate taking
My
notes.
only note was at the very beginning, I was like, how did the librarian not hear all the cards like flying everywhere? She's just like walking and all the cards are flying everywhere and she's just like walking along and then one of the drawers opens like right behind her and then she's like, slowly turns around. Like there's like all this mayhem happening behind her like pretty loudly. But
it's a comedy.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I just thought it was funny. Which is the point.
Yeah.
Because it's a comedy. But yeah, I mean overall. Wait,
We should guess each
Yeah.
other's first before we like.
So I
anything.
think you said over 70.
Yeah. Oh wait, what am I doing? Oh yeah.
So yes, over 70. So that's And then what do you think for me? So that's a point
Yeah,
for me.
over
and then,
7.
Yeah. So that's a point for you.
Who doesn't?
Now we have to guess specifically. I think you gave it
This is
like
not
a
hard.
92.
No.
Oh.
I gave it 87.
Okay.
I almost wanted to put it in the 90s, but I'm like, I don't. Maybe I should give it an 88. There. I give it 88.
Okay.
You gave it.
I'm gonna like not look, so you can't base it off my facial expressions.
89.
It was 85. Snark.
Well, I was close.
Yeah. Overall, I loved the movie. I thought it was really, really funny.
Yeah.
The whole time. Like all these, I was like laughing probably every at least 5 minutes. I mean,
Man, I guess so specific. I laughed every 5 minutes. Only once.
it was like, oh, it's been 5 minutes. It was so insane. Yeah, I mean, it was really funny.
Yeah.
There was so
That's
much
it.
happening. This story was really fun to like follow along with. And I was watching this late at night, and I was tired. I actually got to the point where I checked the time because I was like, should I just go to sleep and finish in the morning? But I was like, I have to finish it. It's too good.
I did it all today. I watched all of these today.
Except for
Haunting in Venice.
Because that was.
Bill Murray's character is the best. His facial expressions.
Yeah, well, my mom and I were talking about, like, it's great how his character was so, like, he was the serious one and also the smart one, but he was really dumb at the same time.
Yeah.
And it was just, the way he did that was so funny.
It really
And
was.
just very well.
It's just stupid, but really funny.
Yeah. So if you can tell, I give this an overall yay.
Same. I gave it an overall yay. I felt like there's something I wanted to say, but I'm like, don't want to. Because there's some things about.
Right, yeah.
Trivia, but
It's hard with the trivia.
oh, dang, I can't mention that scene. That's like my favorite scene because it's.
Okay,
in
wait,
trivia.
maybe we can do the trivia and then come back a little bit.
Yeah, well, I
Mention
would.
it.
I would.
Do the
I
Rotten
would separate
Tomatoes.
though the trivia.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, let me try. I want to see.
See if you can say it without.
No, I definitely can't. But I'm just. Oh wait. I'm trying to think of other favorite parts. Oh wait, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, the best. When he's
was
like, I
great.
couldn't think of anything more innocent.
This was my first time ever watching this movie.
What?
And so, yeah. And
What's wrong with you? This is your first time watching
Yeah.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah. And so
Why?
I knew that marshmallow character was in it, but I didn't know how he got into it.
Oh.
And I didn't know it was a comedy even.
What?
I knew by the time I watched it. But when I heard that the Marshmallow Man was in it, all that stuff, when I first like heard about the movie, I thought it was just supposed to be a scary movie. I was like, why is there a giant marshmallow?
Wow.
And but I don't know, just the way that they brought him in was hilarious.
Yeah, no, it really is funny. And it's just, I can't even. This is great. But yeah, my favorite part, I can't. Oh, wait. One part I really like, that's also one of my favorite parts, is when they're getting in the elevator. And this is the first time you really see them in their like exterminator outfits.
Yeah.
And then they're like talking about how
They're
they haven't tested it yet.
Oh yeah.
And they're in there, and then he's like, turn me on, and then they turn on. And he's like, doom, and they back up. They're like,
that was really funny. They're like getting in the corner.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, wait
I
for
love
me.
that part.
I don't know if it's gonna explode.
yeah, that whole scene's fun. Though
It reminded me of like after watching that and then going to like at Middle of Madness. When he's like, I don't know if this gun works, they just gave it to me
Oh,
and
yeah.
hopefully it works. And then he's like shooting at the. Yeah, shout out to Middle of Madness, my new favorite haunted house ever.
Yes,
So,
we went there on. That was last
Yesterday.
night. Yes.
for us yesterday.
But by the time this comes out, that
it'll be
would
last
not-
Friday.
Yeah.
So
No, a Sunday. Yesterday
Sunday.
was Sunday.
Long it's sleep.
my days are running together.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, overall, really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Middle of Madness, a great haunted house. Go, please.
Yeah. If you like haunted houses, go to Middle of Madness.
I went there and yelled louder than I've ever yelled before. Like
Yeah, same.
it was a lot of yelling. My vocal cords
I
are probably
actually
done.
was freaking out so bad. I guess I was giggling and I didn't really realize it until
Yeah,
the
until
actor
the actor
told
called
me,
you
and I
out
was like,
on
"Oh
it."
crap!"
He's like, you're the giggler. You're a
Not
giggler.
usually.
Oh my gosh.
All right. What's your guess for Rotten Tomatoes?
So I thought the critics would give it I'm not sure if I put this too low, but the critics give it 80 and the audience give it 85.
Oh.
Because I feel like sometimes with comedies, especially, the critics can
This
be
movie
harsh.
is a hit.
I know,
You
it really
like-
is, but...
I
even then,
gave the critics 96 and the audience 98.
though. Okay.
Oh, critics 95%.
Hey.
Oh, okay, so that's a point for you. So you're at 4 points, I'm at 3 points. I
Audience
said 80.
88.
Oh, I get a point for
really?
that one.
88.
Well, I gave it an 88, but like I thought overall that would be higher.
Yeah, 88%.
Interesting. Wait, what did you rate?
I gave it 85,
Oh.
so I got a point for that one. So we're still tied.
Oh dang it! Not again.
Now it's time for the trivia.
It's trivia time. What's the answer?
Trivia.
Do.
Did
Okay.
Ghostbusters.
So, we're tied. So,
Yeah, who goes first?
heads or tails?
Torso. Sorry. Tails.
Okay. Flip a coin. It's tails. So you
Really?
go.
Oh,
So you pick who goes first.
my brain. I'll go first. Okay. Honestly, none of these are mine. These are all my dad's. The last
It's
one,
fine.
though, was kind of far from it. Okay.
Okay.
What was the name of the accountant or the neighbor?
Janine.
What? No, the neighbor of.
Louis. Lewis.
Okay, yeah, whatever. What the heck? Oh, because you looked through all the names right
That's
before.
because they have to do my trivia.
Oh, crap.
So, like.
Wait, so does the.
No, those aren't the questions, but the characters have to do with the
Oh,
questions.
yeah, so Lewis. Dang it. So, yeah, you
Yeah.
got right. So, you give yourself a point.
Yes. Okay.
That was quick.
You're gonna
Wait,
get
can you
this
say
one.
his last name? I'll give you 2 points.
It's right here.
Oh wait, never mind.
So,
Don't, never mind.
undo that.
Never mind.
It's Louis Tully is his full name.
Yeah.
Okay. What words were on the Marshmallow Man's hat?
Stay Puft?
Yes.
It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man side.
Yeah. Okay, so we're 5 and 5. It's your turn.
Okay, so who paid for the new building? Like, how'd they get the money for it?
Oh, it was a loan.
Yeah, but like, who's for?
Oh, who pulled out the loan?
But from what?
Oh,
Or
it
you
was.
could say who did it. Just who? At least who?
I can't remember his name, but it's the more goofy, dumb guy. His parents' house that was left to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But can you say? I feel like should I give it to
Well,
you?
because I got the character and what specifically he used
Yeah.
to pay for it.
Should be half a point.
Half a point? Wait, hold on. Let me think more.
Because you were the one even saying you were gonna look through the names before.
And I didn't. I should have. Okay, their names. I gotta really think of this one. I can't think of it.
It's Ray.
Oh, it's Ray.
Yeah.
Dang.
I feel like.
But I got specifically what the item was.
Yeah, but I meant
too.
more like
And
who.
which
Like I wanted
character.
you to get specifically who.
Oh, who it came from?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then
So,
yeah, like
half.
point. Okay. Okay. What was the name of the ghost/demon that took the form of the Marshmallow Man?
That took the form of the marshmallow?
Yeah, that became the Marshmallow Man.
Oh. Wait, why don't I remember like? Because I remember like Zool and What's his go? Oh my word.
Which one's the main one that like they came down from the ship and was like, pick my form? That one.
Zool? Oh wait, no. Zool's the one that they're talking about. It's go. I can't say the name.
I'm nervous.
It's. Oh my gosh. I know
You're,
it's
like,
go
on the
something.
right
It's
track.
like goes. Not Gozo. Gozer. No. Go. I know I'm so close. And this. Oh my gosh. Oh. I always remembered Zool and never the other one that much. My dad would be mad at me. Oh my word. What other vowel or letter? I know I'm right with the goes part, right?
Yeah.
Gozen, gozer, gozel, goes. Okay, further. What? Say it.
Okay, I'll give you half a point because it's Gozer.
It is gozer?
Yeah.
But I said
You
that.
said it 2 times. I was about to say something, you're like, no, that's not it. And then I was like,
I thought
I'll
I
wait.
did. I thought I was like, yeah, gozer.
No, you said Gozer. No, that's not it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I'll give you half a point
Okay.
because, yeah. Okay, so now it's your
Wait,
turn.
that's so tight.
I know. We're both at 5.5.
Oh, okay. What happens when the streams collide? Like the. Ew.
Do you want me to use like the exact term for
If
it?
you could get it, yeah, but no, you don't have to.
No, it essentially causes a massive explosion that would end all life instantaneously.
Yeah, wow, that's actually closer than what I have on here.
There was like a specific term that they
Yeah,
used, but
my
I don't
dad
remember that.
said it like really well.
Okay, so I know you're gonna get this one. What was Louis Tully's job?
Oh, accountant.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I had that here. I would not have.
So we're still tied. So we need to go into our.
Good. I like this question.
I don't know if I can use this question though because it was answered earlier.
Oh, well, I'll give you mine at least.
Yeah, I'll have to
then we
think of
can-
something else.
I'm curious of what it is though. Like, was it answered by accident?
No, we like.
It was one of my questions.
It was almost. I'll just tell you what it was because.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, so it was what was the secretary's name? Because you said like what was the you meant to say what was the accountant? You said what was the secretary's name, and I said Janine.
I didn't say it's secretary. Oh.
And
See,
so
you
I
just
said
I could have still
Janine.
answered it. I wouldn't have remembered.
Dang it.
See, that's what I'm
Well, it was because like I thought that was what you were asking me, so I said Janine, and then you're like, no, not her. So I assumed that you already knew that one. No. So I'll have to think of a new one. So, but you go ahead and do yours.
What is it that they use as an example for how much psychokinetic
A Twinkie.
building up? Yeah. So easy. I know that, though, since you said it was your first time watching. That's my favorite scene. He's like,
Yeah.
what about the Twinkie?
Okay.
I think that's my favorite line, actually, is the what about the Twinkie line. Oh, yeah, I have to come up with something now. Mm-hmm. And if I get it wrong, then I lose. If I get it right,
Then we're gonna
tie
have to tie
again.
the next punishment again, just like last week. Okay. So
come up with a good one.
I'll go. Okay, I have one in mind because I was gonna put this one in here, and then I was like, I don't know if this is too obvious, but I think you're gonna get it like right away. But we'll see. So at Dana's house, where did she find the like portal to Zool?
Her fridge.
Yeah.
So free.
So
We're tied again. Maybe we need to come up with like a.
we have to come up with a tiebreaker
Tiebreaker.
game because second time in a row we came up with tiebreakers or came out as
With
a
a
tie. Okay, so
That's not the wheel punishment.
nope. Okay.
All right. Well, we're tied again. Fun. We're
Ready?
getting too good at this. Okay.
3, 2, 1. The computer just like snaps in half.
What? Wait. What
It's
is?
gonna be the one.
Wait.
Oh, it's so close.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's spicy food.
What? Why are we getting this food one?
We just had the food one last week. If you haven't seen that, go watch that video.
So, liquid stupid on a tortilla chip.
Liquid Stupid, yes, it is spelled that way. It's the name of the hot
Liquid
sauce.
stupid.
It's really hot. I've had it before.
Crap.
It's really hot. It's not
And I
good.
hate spicy.
I like spicy, but this is really spicy. Okay. You sounded like Mario Kart. Who is it? They go
Wait, what?
when they fall.
Yeah.
When they're like. You're just like.
Yeah, but what character is that?
I think all of them would do that,
Yeah, kind
especially like Yoshi.
I can't do it.
Anyway.
Wait, can't do it. The end. No, I can't.
But yeah, we will.
We hope you liked this episode.
Yes, follow us
I see that.
on everywhere that you're watching this. If you're watching or listening to this, so subscribe on YouTube,
Like
it.
and subscribe.
Yes, like and subscribe.
I'm-
Turn on the bell notification thingy. I don't know what that does or if it really helps us. I think it does. I'm assuming it does a lot.
That's why everyone's always like,
Please do that. That'd be great.
Also,
you
I
can
only-
follow us
yeah.
on Spotify and Apple Podcast
And Amazon Music.
And Amazon Music, yeah.
The
Like,
lame one, but it's fine. You can still listen to it on there.
don't offend anyone that uses.
If you're
uses
listening to
music.
Amazon Music, I'm sorry if I called you. I didn't mean you're lame.
I think you're saying I'm sorry for you.
No, I'm not that hard.
Anyways,
Just
we
saying
will
Amazon
see you
Music.
guys.
The jelly beans
We're gonna do that on the.
and the next one.
No, we did that.
We already did that. Yeah, mother.
No, we already did that. Anyways, so yeah, follow us and everything. Push all the buttons. Leave a review.
The links are in the comments. I mean, I could put in there if you wanted it, but in the description, there's the links to Spotify, Apple Music.
Mm-hmm.
I think I need to put our Instagram.
Oh yeah, follow us on Instagram too. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Check out our other films on YouTube.
We actually have short films too, not
Yes.
just a podcast. So
Yes.
go check
And
it
a really
out.
fun music video, which I want to do another music video because
That one's on Lo Chavo Productions though, the music video.
Oh yeah, because copyright.
You could check that out too. That's
Yes.
my channel. You'll see
check that
my
out.
face on it that I need
Yes.
to update.
And if you
'cause
watch
it's over a year
Country
old.
Butter, you'll also see my face.
True.
Because I'm a cowboy. Anyways, bye guys.
Cue the outro.